this yesterday. Her first home run in the first inning went to left field. In her fourth at bat, her home run went to right center field. So just good ability to adjust.
Family ready with the camera and the rally wigs, naturally.
Bright orange.
I mean, they're ready to record whatever happens in this at bat. That swing is a strike, full count.
Cagle continues to work the bottom of the zone, and she's got such good spin on the ball. It looks like it's going to be a strike, but the downward rotation on the ball, it literally falls off the table. A lot of swings and misses from Valerie Cagle. You know, you look down and she does have a few strikeouts. That's part of her game, but most importantly for her, she has a lot of ground outs. And it's so easy when the ball is dropping through the zone to hit the top of the ball and just feed the defense. That's exactly what Valerie Cagle wants.
Ellis talks about staying composed in the batter's box. Tries to find a gap and does. All right, it's not a home run, but it's pretty good to lead off the inning for Auburn. That'll get Dad up.
This is just a tough at-bat from Bree Ellis. Does not get a huge piece of the ball, but doesn't try to pull the ball, flares it into right field, really took what Cagle was giving her, was a two-strike pitch right on the outside corner. Just a nice at-bat from Bree Ellis, showing you she is much more than just a home run hitter. It was a quality at-bat.
She'll be replaced at the moment. Abby Smith coming in as a pinch runner. Abby, a freshman out of Austin, Texas, made the start out in right field yesterday, but this is where she's primarily been used this season as a pinch runner. 10 for 13 on stolen bases this season. And Aubrey Lisenby ready at the plate.
So Auburn comes into this game with just 19 sacrifice hits on the season. Not a big bunting team. They like to swing away. Of course, as we get later in the game here, there may be something that comes more into Coach Mickey Dean's mind, depending on the personnel at the plate. Getting a runner into scoring position. Auburn has not had one yet today.
Lisenby hits it to Logaleo, and the crowd loving the defense. Getting the job done for their pitcher, Valerie Cagle. How about two?
This play takes Logaleo up the middle, so she steps on second and really, to not waste time, throws it off the incorrect foot, her left foot, just trying to speed up the play. It was a great decision. She's a good enough athlete where she can make that happen. One pitch for Valerie Cagle gets her 2 outs.
You'd never know that she was new to the infield. The umpires are going to take a look at this play. As a reminder, we do have video review available across all regionals for the first time this year. Does the ball beat the foot?
So what we're looking for is, does Taylor squeeze the ball? Is it in her glove before Lisenby's foot? And I do believe this play will be upheld. Looks like the ball is securely in the glove before the foot comes down on the base. A very close play. But you see the ball is secured by Taylor before her foot hits the base.
The ruling on the field initially was out. That's always important to remember, because as you said, Carol, it can either be upheld or changed, and it is much harder to change a play because they have to be 100% sure that that is what needs to happen. These are a look at the different types of plays that are eligible to be reviewed. Saw a couple of reviews yesterday. Each coach allowed 2 challenges. And indeed, it will be upheld. So double play it is for the Clemsen defense.
Cagle makes a nice pitch, gets a ground ball out. Logaleo steps on the bag with her left foot. A little bit of an awkward throw for her, but she's able to get enough on it to complete the double play. just a huge sequence there for Clemsen to really shut down the momentum that Auburn had by getting the leadoff batter on.
Michaela Packer was the first player to have a hit in this game, singled back in the second, and then was caught stealing to end the inning. Both teams have been caught once. And with base runners so precious to come by, do they still stay as aggressive, do you think?
Well, you know, you gotta remember what got you here, and what got you here is swinging the bats aggressively if you're Auburn, stealing bases. You cannot go away from that once you get to the biggest dance there is. So I do look for them to continue to push the envelope. But so far today, they have run into a buzzsaw named Valerie Cagle. Watched a lot of ACC action this season, and Valerie Cagle is throwing one of the best games I've seen her throw so far this season.
That one got away a little bit. Fans saying, it's all right. Keep on coming, Cagle. Full count. Sold out crowd celebrating a called third strike and a strike out to end the inning.
Valerie Cagle, she's 6 outs away from getting her team to the regional final tomorrow.
Somebody asked me once, besides Title IX, what's the most important thing that's ever happened to women? And I said there is nothing. I didn't play high school softball. We didn't have it. We need to be treated the same. Athletes are athletes, coaches are coaches, and we all do the same thing.
Seen some better at-bats from Clemsen this second time through the lineup. A lot more foul balls, putting the ball in play a lot more against Penta. Some really nice adjustments, getting the barrel out.
Strikeout ends the inning. Maddie Penta coming back to sit her down and give her team a chance at the plate.
Penta keeping her team in the game. Can her offense get it done?
Garcia. So can Cagle shake off that last play and continue to hold off Garcia? She's gotten her to ground out her first 2 at-bats. Garcia did not have a hit yesterday, but has had at least a hit in 10 of her last 14 games. Really robbed. Nice play at second by Pereira to take away her last at bat.
Well, Auburn is never out of a game, and the reason why? They can hit the long ball. Look at the difference between last year and this year in that home run total. They have players throughout the lineup that can hit the long ball. So this 1-run deficit, they can get rid of it in a hurry.
Garcia able to get a little bit of the bat on the off speed. She has accounted for 8 home runs on the season.
Garcia just battling, just trying to stay alive.
Pops it. Could be tough, and it is. It finds green grass. Her hands are in the air. Cooper, no. Mickey Dean says, stay put at third. Bases loaded.
But we saw this happen earlier with Clemsen when they hit it right in the middle of where no player was. Same thing with Auburn. Look how excited Lindsey Garcia is. She knows she got a hit for her team. And Mickey Dean is bringing Kennedy Cooper all the way around, stops her at the last minute. We've seen some timely hits, really some seeing eye hits for both teams, as this is the first time the Clemsen defense has found themselves in a pressure situation.
Bases loaded, one out, and John Rittman's going to take this opportunity to talk to his team. Rittman, so much experience throughout his career. One of the reasons they brought him here to start this Clemsen program. Coached at Stanford for 18 years, had a lot of postseason experience there, 5 Super Regionals, 2 Women's College World Series appearances. So coach with USA Softball, and now Carroll getting his defense ready to go.
Well, the infield is playing in. Any ground ball coming right at them, they're going to be trying to cut off that tying run at home.
Carly McConaughey, junior out of Birmingham, Alabama, the batter.
There you get a look at the infield. The middle infielders, Pereira, Logaleo playing inside the baseline. Anything that's not taking them in the gaps, they're going to be coming home, trying to cut down that tying run.
McConaughey, #1 for Auburn this year. Batting average and hits. Struck out her first 2 appearances today, but went 2 for 3 yesterday.
And when you pull that infield in, it does allow you to try and cut that runner off on a play right at you, but it also opens up more gaps for McConaughey.
0-2 pitch high, and Cagle will say thank you to Vieira for snagging that in the glove.
Can't tell you what a big play that is for Vieira. That's a 72-mile-an-hour pitch coming at you. It's jumping. She gets full extension with her hand, and that is the difference.
McConaughey, long run in the outfield, but Clark has it. She's throwing home, saying, you better not try it on this arm.
Mackenzie Clark, the best athlete on this team, gets behind the ball, has a full head of steam behind it. There was no chance, just a perfect throw to home. And now that allows the middle infielders to back up, play a more traditional position, cut off those balls in the gap with a force out at any base.
I mean, on the money, on the run from center field for Clark. So now it's up to Nelia Peralta, freshman out of Wellington, Florida, to try to make something of this opportunity with the bases loaded.
And this is where all of those innings all season long. Clemsen has played a very challenging schedule this year. They have been put in these pressure situations day after day after day. This is nothing new for Clemsen as they try to work out of this inning.
Peralta to Logaleo, it's short. That's the out, that'll do it. Threat averted. And the crowd loving it from the Clemsen Tigers as they are trying to hang on, still up by 1.